Hello guys, remember me, I'm Morblater, your Welsh engineer, and welcome to Kerbal Quest Part 25, going to Eeloo, and escaping Duna, as everyone says I say it, so yeah, Duna it is. Anyway, welcome back, and what we're going to do is, as I said, send a mission to Eeloo. We're going to set up a base. A couple of people asked for it, so yeah, why not? And it was more doing that than doing any other chores, what am I talking about? Doing any other missions, so yeah. So who have we got on here? We've got Jashby, Universal Warriors, Seth, Penar, Mira, and Ultrag 265, or whatever, I can't remember, didn't read it in time. So anyway, let's launch this up into orbit. This is going to be the main base, and I'm going to do the exact same setup I've done on the Val base, where we're going to have the modules on the side. And also someone said, why don't I use fairings? Because it seems a bit, sensible using fairings to cover all that up. The reason was I always had problems with the fairings, and I'm not sure if I had problems in this version, but I used to have a lot of problems with the fairings, and it used to cause problems which I couldn't decouple. Maybe it wasn't that was causing decoupling problems. Anyway, we've got Anderson 7590, the Smiling Blobfish, the Enderman, White Knight 2 YT, and who was the other one? Spudnik 5000. Let's get them on the way. Leaving Kerbin for the last time. They'll probably never get back. Anyway, we had a mission going where we had to rescue 5 Kerbals? Yeah, we stranded 4 Kerbals on some drop pods, and we had an extra one which was on the Mars base, but on Duna. And we have to sort this out. And here we got Scott Manley. He's decided he's not going to do astronomy. He's changed his profession from programmer, astronomer, or game whatever he is, to an engineer, because you saw how awesome being an engineer was. Anyway, he's got the task of trying to flip this rover over into the right place, and I used HyperEdit to land it, but yeah, the Kerbal still had to right itself. Anyway, let's get into comments as we try to sort this out, this mission, because we need to refuel the taking off craft, or what did I call it? Rescue craft, maybe, or something like that. We'll see the name of it soon. Anyway, from No Comment. Hi. Hello. From the Welsh engineer. I don't know what else to say to that. Let's get into the second comment then. From Dougal Woe Plays. Hi, Orbiter. Even though you mispronounced my name, thank you. No problem. Thank you for commenting, because otherwise this would be boring episodes indeed, they would. Anyway, let's use the awesome braking system as we're at the base. And the reason why we got the Kerbals out to that radiator spacecraft was to pick up the radiators off it and attach them to the side. Otherwise, the drill overheats and stops working, or becomes less efficient. And, that was the bottleneck in this mission. So yeah, once you apply them, let's start the mining after getting the Kerbals inside, obviously. And read a comment from Solomon Stone. Yo, what up? I get a pet rock. Yay, awesome stuff. And I asked him, can his pet rock do tricks? Yeah, and he said, yes, it can. So, that's awesome. I've never seen a pet rock do tricks before. And it looks like, or at least I know, because it is post-editing, and, I've been through it all the missions. Yes, this took quite a bit of time, although I tried to do as much as I can, because I want to set up the next live stream with BD Armory mod, and I've been trying to learn that mod, and with sort of half good, half bad success. Found out the autopilot doesn't work in space, which is a bit annoying. Anyway, from Assassin's Sword 5. Hey, Orbiter, I'm a recent subscriber and love your videos. You helped me land on Dunar for the first time. Thank you. No problem, that's awesome. Cheers to you, glad you could do it. Anyway, P.S. Can you add me in your series in the space station around Mars? Well, I couldn't do Mars because there's no Mars in the series, but we have Dunar, so we could do that. And I want to increase the, we've got a space station around Duna, and we need to increase it somehow. So I may do that in an episode or something. I'm not sure in the next one. I did plan to do something else, and I forgot what I was going to do already. Balls it. Anyway, yeah, we'll do that. I'll add you Kerbal. From Jack Asherby. Have you forgot about me, Orbiter? Or am I still in training? And he said I should make a custom flag. Well, I did once, but it had a black background. So when you're in space, you know, just white writing on black, it didn't work out. So I'll have to redesign it. Perhaps I'll put a white background with dark lettering. I don't know. Just put the Orbiter sign or perhaps something else. I don't know. I'm not good at designing stuff. Designing designs. This is what I'm not good at. Anyway. It looks like it's working. However, I found out the radiators weren't good enough to cool the, what do you call it? The fuel processor thingamajiggy? Or the KerbalPlanetaryBaseSystems, as it's called there on the screen. So yeah, I had to switch this on and off. And I decided what we'll do is we'll come back to the Eeloo mission and then we'll go back and forth. I was doing it going back and forth. Processing the fuel, and then when it came too close to Eeloo, we're going to set these into orbit. Now luckily it's not as much fuel to get to Eeloo and into orbit as I thought. Fortunately, I over-engineered these to have enough fuel, plenty for landing as well. Anyway, from I wouldn't even know, sorry, that's his username. I changed my mind. I think the Kerbal space station would be enough for me. Notice to send me into the spinning ball of fire. Yeah, in the last episode, he asked if he could be added, if he's sent to the sun. And I wasn't sure if he meant the sun space station or the actual sun itself. So glad you clarified that out. From the Enderman, 36YT. Hi, Orbiter. Are you working on sending me to Jewel? Also, after Jewel, or instead of Jewel, can I go to live on Lathe base? And I think did he add another comment? I think you're on this mission, aren't you? The Enderman 36YT. But yeah, you're on this mission. I can't remember. I think you didn't ask to go, or I copied you all to a spreadsheet and I've forgotten where you were going. So yeah, I had to put everyone in a spreadsheet because I could organise everything properly in the spreadsheet. Anyway, you seem to get into orbit quite easily. Both bases are now in orbit. All the Kerbals are in orbit. Anyway, let's get this thing landed. And as you can see, we're going to overshoot the canyon. I'm in fact going to land before the canyon. That was the plan anyway. We'll find out if that works. Obviously, I know it works because I've tried it out. However, you do not, because this is a post-production and you haven't watched it yet. Or you're at least at this point. Unless you've skipped forward in the video and then skipped back, then you do know what's going to happen. Yeah, that's a bit odd. Anyway, let's get back to the comments. From Kevin Campbell. Hello. Oh, hello. Another great vid. Haven't commented since you added my name as a creature in No Man's Sky. Don't get me started on that game. Grrr. Anyway, could you please add me to an asteroid mission if you plan to do one? I would like to be stuck on a rock aimlessly mining minerals. In fact, that is a good idea. And I do want to capture an asteroid. It was one of my long-term plans, but what I want to do is capture one and have it sort of like sent to another planet or something into orbit. So how I'm going to do that, I don't know, because it's going to be a bit more planning. Capturing an asteroid last time in the mining, as a mining base, in the mining series, Mining the Man series. Yeah, that was quite difficult because I had multiple engines. Perhaps I'll make this a bit simpler. One huge arse rocket engine to capture it, and then send another huge arse rocket then to replace that to send it wherever we need to go. Yeah, I think that sounds sensible. So yes, there will be an asteroid mission, but not in the next 2 episodes, because I have something planned. At least I think I did. I just can't remember it. From Joe Alberta, I updated to 1.2 pre-release, and to keep my saves, I went to the game's files, copied the saves, and replaced the original 1.2 save file with the copied one. So far, it seems to work fine. I think so, because Squad did one promise in that you'll be able to use your old saves with the latest versions. They didn't do this until after 0.90. You know, and sometimes they were compatible, sometimes they weren't, because there's certain updates which prevented you. But I was worried with this. I'm more worried with the mods, because they're going to be harder. They're going to have individual people, a lot of people then trying to update to make sure it works fine. So yeah, that's going to be a bit difficult. Anyway, Joel Butter also says, space, the final frontier. Being filled with crazy green people who smile while experiencing deadly G-forces. The apt description of Kerbal space program, I think. Anyway, we seem to have landed. You can see you've got the engines on, and that's just so we could separate that. Luckily, we've got a control probe on it, so we can send it flying off and crashing in the distance. Yay! What's this stuff? Anyway, as this going off, I decided to get Kerbal out because I want a snapshot of that crashing and the look on the Kerbal's face. Because sometimes they give you, no, not that face, not that way, not inside his head. But sometimes they give you a worried look when something explodes. So let's hopefully this works. And turn the Kerbal around quickly. No, it didn't. He's happy as Larry. Well, probably because the main ship didn't explode. If the main base did explode, Kerbals would die. He'd die of oxygen starvation. Anyway, let's get to some comments from Viper to see. Greetings, Orbiter, another great video. Thank you. I mentioned to you before just that my Kerbals haven't gone past Minimus, but today I decided to attempt a flyby of Duna without any mods. And surprisingly, I succeeded to make it to Duna without forgetting parts, which I normally do forget parts. Anyway, here I am trying to do a pinpoint landing to get close enough. Luckily, these modules have wheels, so they can easily get over to the base. Anyway, back to Viper 2C. What was more amazing was that I managed to return my Kerbals with just enough fuel. In fact, my fuel might ran out to enter Kerbin's atmosphere. I just got into orbit around 100 meters, enough to get to the landing. I ended up on a mountain but survived. It was awesome to finish the mission without issue. I didn't record it because I never expected to actually finish the mission. LOL. My success tells me I need to make more complex videos. Keep up the great work on your vids. Thank you. And it's a shame you didn't record that because that would have been good to watch. I've never done a flyby on career mode. Or I haven't even completed a career mode of KSP. I've always loved Sandbox, the freedom of building what you want. Don't like the restrictions, although it could be challenging, I suppose. Anyway, from Zyno Gaming 38. Oh, and Jay can do whatever is best, but I would rather go back to Kerbin. I loved how you replied to my comment. I can't remember how you replied to your comment in this instance. I would have to go back and watch the video, wouldn't I? But yeah, no problem. Yeah, you can stay at Duna. I might have to drop you off at the space station. We'll rendezvous with that, drop you off, and get the other Kerbals. Some Kerbals want to go back. No, sorry, you want to go back. Some Kerbals want to stay. So yeah, we can sort out who wants to return, and we'll send you back then. Because there's a return capsule in that. And I don't normally add return capsules to my craft. Oh, no, bounce up. Yes, awesome. I was always worried that these won't bounce, these won't right themselves up. It won't be the right way up. Okay, here we go. Second part. Oh, come on. No. No, they're upside down. Last time it took me ages to get the right way up. So that's going to be annoying. Anyway, from Wizard D, greetings Orbiter. I just discovered your channel and I'm loving it so far. Just wanted to ask if you could make a tutorial on how to land on Eve. And I think I am not the only one who would love it. Thanks anyway. Have a great day, mate. Yeah, thank you. And I would like to do a tutorial. I may not do a video tutorial. What I plan to do, not for the next live stream, but for one live stream, I'll do sort of a full mission to Eve, do something awesome or cool, but then I can show you how to actually get to Eve. Anyway, let's get Anderson to flip this thing over because we're having problems here. And as we do so, from BTG02, say hi to Matt Damon. I shall. In fact, wait a minute. No, he was in the last video, so he's not on the return mission. Or is he? I can't remember. I don't think he is. I don't think I added him. Anyway, from Walter Jimenez. Hello, Orbiter. Thanks a lot for sending me to Duna. Or as you say, Dunar. Lol. Bad news. Everything you have done in a previous version of 1.2, you cannot play it with the communications network. That's a shame. So sad. But keep it up, he says. P.S. Do some surveying or go to an asteroid, thanks. I plan to go to an asteroid, so yeah, you heard that. So yes, we'll do something like that. Anyway, let's get the last module docked into the space base. And we can read Matthias Kavai. How many hours have you played KSP so far? That is a good question. I don't play on Steam, so the hours have not been recorded. I download the game directly from the Kerbin KSP store, which means that the hours aren't recorded, so damn it. I'm not sure how many hours of videos I've made. I suppose you could check that, but then these are all time-lapse. Most of these videos are time-lapse to fit all the awesomeness of my missions into a video. Otherwise, it would be quite boring of watching me working maneuver nodes, sorting things out, building things, and all the boring stuff. Which I feel, some people may like it, but doing the full mission so boring sometimes. But then you come to this bit where you get all your Kerbals out for a photo shoot, and it's awesome then. Anyway, from Dr. Bones Gaming, he says, I am not an evil genius. I am not trying to bring the Kraken back to life. And Eve does not have a secret base. Ooh, what is he implicating there? Anyway, let's get a snapshot of these Kerbals, which is Anderson, the Smiling Blobfish, the Enderman 36YT, Spudnik 5000, Jashabi, Universal Warriors, Seth Penar, Moinak Mitra, and Altrag 453, and Anderson was 7530. Forgot your number, there. Got your number. Right, let's get these Kerbals into there. I didn't add a ladder, which means they have to thrust up there into the cockpit, because it's fully fueled now of me going back and forth. Anyway, that's a job in itself. That took a few 20 minutes, I think. Anyway, from Jake McLaren. Okay, do you think you're going to do a rescue mission? I think so. This is one for starters. Joseph M. Everybody likes some of that dank memes. Yeah, we love those dank memes. And isn't dank meaning posh marijuana or something? Ooh, we all like that posh marijuana. Anyway, from Michael Tarantolo. Do you have any plans to get a mod like the Outer Planets mod? Since you've been to every celestial body already. Also, can you get an asteroid and put it in low orbit around Lathe, so Lathe has a moon? I could do. But yeah, I was planning on doing that, but now that version 1.2 is coming out, I'll have to wait for a mod for that. And I'm running out of time, and I've got loads of comments to go through. From Spellmaster 45, one step for a small Kerbal, one giant leap for a Colo Quest. Oh my god, thank you for making me the first Kerbal on Ike. Mining Hub. Why did the Kerbals decide not to go to the man on Minmas? They have, I just haven't done it yet. Logan Hartman. Hey Orbiter, can you make a Kerbal and send me along to Eeloo mission? Or if not, Eeloo can send me to Drez. From Dougal Plays, me too. From Gredzgarods. Bretskobreski. I didn't say that right. How to pronounce my name? Yeah, you put a video on there. I should have spent a bit more attention to what he said. But Natural Predator. Hey Orbiter, I'm uploading my first video soon. I'll have a look at that then. Mine Hub. So the Kerbal Imaginary started off with going to Jewel and its moons. And quick question, is there anything on Eeloo, the ice planet? I can't remember. I don't know actually. I've never looked for Easter eggs on purposely. But I'll have to do it on this one. Right, let's get these Kerbals into orbit. From Gaming Bros. Love your videos. Can't wait for more. Hopefully we'll get more soon. But anyway, if you want to be a Kerbal, leave it down in the description below. Tell me where you want to go. And subscribe so you know when the video's out. It's every Saturday, hopefully. That's my plan. And a live stream every Sunday. Anyway, I'm Orbiter. Trust me, I'm an engineer. And will these Kerbals get back? And I forgot to mention, Scott Manley sacrificed his seat so another Kerbal can escape. He's awesome, that Scottish man.